Hello and welcome back to another Fate Another video. So yeah, it's a bit late that I'm streaming this, but that's today. That's due to some work came up during my usual time. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue. We left off. We returned back from the Dubai Mall. So yeah, let's continue. Section 6, Business District. Where is the beast? Okay. So yeah, Passion Lip also got to know that Irash is turning into a beast. Hmm. There. You're fine. Everything's fine. You're going to do great again today. Hehehe. I was miserable most of yesterday, but it seems it still ended up on a high note. Now I'm feeling more normal, so I bet today will wind up even better. I've got to look for the silver lining here. Good morning, Rishika. I'm sorry to spring this on you, but we have an emergency. Oh, what's wrong? It's the spirit origin radar embedded in my shield. Granted, it still has been acting up since we got here, and I'm still not able to gain an accurate read on everyone's servant class. That aside, this morning it returned a reading I never expected here. I know this is hard to believe, but it says it detecting a beast in the area. Wow, really? Hmm. That does sound bad. I'm afraid so, Master. I can't tell you exactly where it is or what it's capable of, but I'm certain it's here somewhere. While the reader may not be able to determine the servant's class, it doesn't. I don't think this is a bug. The beast detection is separate function from the rest of the radar. Of course, we believe you, Mush. This is a serious matter indeed. I knew it. I knew I wasn't just imagining that bestial scent. You're right then. The heat I felt earlier was indeed excitement for the battle ahead. Hang on a sec. Do beasts normally just wander around like stray cats? I would expect to see it destroying the city, tearing people to shreds and like that. And the like. Only it's pretty clear none of that is going on here. I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you all more, but I have no more information to go on. What do you think, Master? How do you want to handle this? For now, I think we can just wait and see how things play out. Good point. We don't have any verifiable, actionable intel yet. And while your hunches are leading credence to this discovery, the possibility that the radar is just malfunctioning remains. Then let's just continue sightseeing and keep our eyes open and gather whatever information we can. Good idea. I think that's the best thing to do right now too. Yeah, let's just keep going as if the beast doesn't exist. I mean, whoever heard of a beast hiding in plain sight, right? Oh, Passion Lip, that's too on the nose. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, let's talk about today's itinerary. We are going to the financial district. For the most part, we'll be sightseeing. We'll take the bus there, like usual. Okay, our next stop will be the area between Old Dubai and downtown Dubai. The financial district is actually part of central Dubai, and Wait, huh? Are we in the right place? And the Al Al Dubai Ferris wheel, was that always in the same area? I thought it was over on the marina, over by the marina. Is something wrong? No, not at all. Come on, Lip. Stay cool. You don't want them thinking you are a terrible guide. I guess this guide post is a little too outdated. A little outdated. Anyway, as I was saying, this area is distinguished by its main high-rise buildings. And not too far from these is another huge building, but unlike any you have ever seen before. You have seen before, the Dubai frame. Yeah. I don't think I have mentioned this before, but I visited Dubai. I It's been a few years. I think it was 2017 or around then. So yeah, when I was there, I think the frame was just being completed. So, and there were multiple other things that were going on. So that's a bit of information. Okay, so yep, the Dubai frame. It's a interesting landmark. It, I don't think it has any use other than to just stay as a landmark. That's it. It's not the only unusual shaped building here. The Museum of the Future is really unique too. However, the museum is incredibly popular, so much so I doubt we'll be able to get in. We'll start with Dubai frame. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's a mysterious giant picture frame. Here we go. This is the Dubai frame. It's a 150-meter tall, about the same as a 48-story building, and it's 95 meters wide. It's even been officially recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records as the world's largest picture frame. I, s- I saw a picture of this while I was brushing up on Dubai, but seeing it in person is truly something else. Incredible. I can scarcely even grasp what I'm looking at. This is already turning out to be a wonderful experience. I can't believe the sheer bravery it would take to build something like this, and with such style at that. It's wholly unnatural, yet it blends so perfectly into its surroundings, all while exuding a sense of majesty unlike anything I have ever seen. Amazing. My brother would have loved to see this. So, what exactly is this building for anyway? I think it's supposed to be a large scale representation of Dubai's picturesque beauty in building form. They say, depending on where you are standing, you can get a great view of either old Dubai or new Dubai through it. So they made this building just because they consider the city itself to a beautiful work of art. Ah, a beautiful picture doesn't need a beautiful frame to emphasize its qualities. That makes this frame Dubai's dress. No, you could even say it's Dubai's armor. So cool. I guess she really likes it. Now she's holding her hands up as though she's tracing the frame's outline. Speaking of art, I noticed there are two people over there eagerly painting their own. I guess it makes sense that artists would be fascinated by a building like this. Oh, and over there I can see a couple of people taking selfies with the frame. Makes sense. This does seem like a great place for 7 gram worthy shots. And then there is. Huh? What's. This is the place. Are you the one who ordered the kebab and shawarma? Hmm. Damn. Eric in 2026. Delivery complete. Anyways, good to have an uneventful. A new review. Let's see. Your prompt and professional delivery allowed my husband to stale his hunger. Without your service, he would soon have begun to attack camels and dormitories to devour their flesh. The resulting wild display would inevitably garner public attention, so exposing women around the world to his devastating attractiveness, which would force me to cast many curses I would prefer to save for other matters. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Curse. Apologies. I was so caught up in imagining those events, a little curse slipped out. At any rate, our rating is, of course, 5 star. Customer's wife. Big thumbs up. Order. The way our system is set up, it should not be possible for someone to write a review on another's behalf. Oh well, it sounds as if you are family. What? It sounds as if you are family. So I will not worry over much about this. At any rate, this review is the best reward I could have asked for. Thank you, and we look forward to your next order. I know you. Hi, CEO. Those glasses, that necktie. The CEO of Amazonas.com. Is that you? It is, and it is not. Here, I am not only the CEO of the galaxy's largest online commerce and delivery company, I am also the founder of the local startup. My firm is focused on bringing our experience with online commerce and delivery to an entirely new product line. Perhaps you have heard of us before. Indeed, a company's name is its lifeblood. Branding is key to the synergy of any new endeavor. If you need a reminder, I'm happy to oblige as many times as it takes you to learn our name by heart. I also hope you will share it along with the coupons for new subscribers with your friends. At any rate, the name of the new food delivery startup rolling out service in the city is Univer Eats. Okay, and I am the Univer Eats CEO. Okay. Uber Eats. From Uber Eats to Univer Eats. Yeah. Univer Eats. Indeed. Have you already made an account with us? If not, scanning this handy QR code will allow you to do so easily. No wait, perhaps it is fate that brought us here together. Let me ask you a question. What is it? I have seen firsthand how adept you are at problem solving. That you are here now leads me to believe we are experiencing another incident. Thus my question to you is this. Do you have anything to do with this latest news which has all of Dubai in an uproar? I'm sorry, but could you tell us what it is you are talking about? You mean you haven't heard? There is a notice about this on this very bulletin board. Beast alert in effect. The beast could be anywhere, maybe even right beside you. If you see anything suspicious, report it immediately. Thank you for helping to keep Dubai safe. BB. It looks like BB has noticed it too. Then whether there really is beast here or not. Something is clearly giving off a bestial aura. Hang on, if BB is putting up notice like this in cities she controls, does this mean she didn't do this to me? No, it could just be a trick to make me think that while she enjoys watching me get confused and flustered. Yeah, I can definitely see her doing something like that. So I can't rule it out yet. Either way, the fact that everyone's on high alert now is definitely not helping. I don't think there is a beast here, personally. Uh, um, I couldn't tell you why I think that, but I really don't think there is. Beast or no, I don't see what it has to do with us. I suppose you are kind of in the middle of an investigation to see if it has anything to do with us. But we are mainly here to relax and enjoy our vacation during Dubai. I see. Too bad. I was hoping you might help me arrive at a new breakthrough. What? Did something happen? Alright, maybe telling you this will lead to some sort of hint. Then, let us begin this brainstorming session in hopes it leads to mutually beneficial relationship. The reason for my personal interest here is that my employees have been coming under attack with increasing frequency. And you think these attacks are connected to the beast? To be honest, I do not know. Regardless, the problem is unlikely to resolve itself. It is doubly strange that it should be occurring here in Dubai, which is supposed to be safe and peaceful. As a problem and is itself unusual, it stands to reason that the cause may be so as well. No? That makes sense. Alright then. Do you have any information you can give us that might help? I do not. That is why I adjusted my schedule to ensure the issue is resolved as quickly as possible. What do you mean? I gave all my Univer Eater employees a leave of absence and now I am making all of our deliveries myself. This guarantees that I will be the next employee to get attacked, at which time I can assess the situation for myself. This is a highly strategic mission crucial methodology is designed to deliver a high impact solution through optimized best in class execution. Sounds an awful lot like brute force to me. Hey, what if we help the CEO with her deliveries while we sightsee? That sounds like it could be hard for her to do on her own. Maybe we can help. Yeah, saw that coming a mile away. But sure, okay. You probably got mobbed or something, right? What? Maybe we can follow along in our bus. No, I use the traditional Amazon as means of transportation for our deliveries. My feet. Oh, I see. Does that mean we need to literally run around? I really don't think I'm up to that. Not to worry. I should be able to keep you with her on my own. What? Keep up with her. Okay. My experience being Santa Claus should prove useful while making ordinary deliveries as well. I kind of hate that you're talking complete nonsense, but I understand you perfectly. Okay, let's think this through. If there is a beast alert in effect now, then it's safe to say there is a beast out there. But I also really don't think Rashikal has been going around attacking these delivery workers, which means the attacker isn't beast, or we are dealing with a completely different beast. Anyway, for now, I definitely don't want everyone to start suspecting there is a beast under their nose. So I think the best thing I can do for Rashikal right now is find whoever is responsible for these attacks. She and Ved put a lot of trust in me when they told me her secret. I can't let them down. Well, helping with these deliveries would probably take us a lot of different take us to a lot of different places. And since we are planning to travel around the financial district anyway, I don't think it would affect our itinerary all that much. So if this is what you want to do with, I'm totally fine with it. Thank you. This will be a big help. Oh, good timing. We just received a new order. Let's head to our delivery location right away. But first, we need to stop by. Let's see, a curry restaurant to pick up the order. Be careful, there is no telling when or where the attacker might strike. Oh, is it time we meet with CL? It's a curry delivery, so there is probably a high likelihood that we'll be meeting CL here. You can really tell this is the financial district. Yes, that's true. That is the market will visit later is supposed to be more overtly commercial, but it is clear how busy things are around here from all the cars and motorcycles on the road. Univer Eater is not the only food delivery service operating in Dubai. We have several competitors. It is inevitable that new entrants will appear whenever people see an opportunity for success. Indeed, we have many rivals in the online commerce and standard delivery markets as well. Sounds like you are right in middle of battle for your very survival then. Exactly. And the fact of the matter is, it's this city's economy is thriving. It's certainly better for a city to have a good commerce than a poor one. Good economy than a poor one. But when people begin to come not for love of the city but in pursuit of wealth, that is when problems can crop up. Not that I would know anything about that. The city is home to diverse customer space spanning a wide variety of backgrounds and lifestyles. There are both good and challenging aspects to that. Ordinary citizens, celebrities, business owners, workers, and now a possible beast. Anyway, our client should be somewhere around here. I'm supposed to be incognito, so I don't really want to stand out too much, but this should be okay, right? Yeah, it's got to be better to order delivery than walk into a restaurant and ask to be served. Plus, it is too late to cancel my order now. Yeah, this should be fine, right? I think that is them. Delivery from Univer Eats. Oh yes, that's mine. Thank you so much. Yep, there she is. Finally. Section 7, Business District 2. From Beyond the Stars. Huh? Is something wrong? You are a delivery service, right? And that this delectable smell whiffing from your bag sure seems like the food I ordered. Oh, right, my apologies. Here you are. Now, if you would just sign here, please. Yes, of course. Mysterious Executor CL. There. Did you need something else? Oh, Oh, I'm sorry. Just look like you're from here. But I just realized you are probably not. Are you? To think I'd run into someone like you when I'm supposed to be here incognito. It must have been a one in a million chance. Not to worry. Respecting our customers' privacy is one of our core tenets. That being said, I hope you will permit me to ask you something potentially rude. Does your latest quest involve hunting a beast? No, it doesn't. I see. Then it seems our business is unrelated. Forgive me. My aspirations are uh, forced upon focused upon running a first-class business. I should not have said anything about this. At least allow me to give you this coupon for your next order. You are also welcome to contact our customer support center if you would like to offer any feedback. Oh, thank you, but don't worry. You weren't being rude at all. Personally, I think running a company with a human touch is better than treating it purely like an impersonal business. Thank you. Thank you for your thank you. Your feedback is important to us. I'm afraid we must address our pressing issue before we can delegate ourselves to further improving our quality of service. Hmm? Sounds like you have a lot on your plate. Your companions even more so. Hmm. Alright. This is a tipping country, isn't it? Then since you all helped deliver my meal, I'll have to give you all a tip. And I'd like to do that. I'd like that to take the form of a sparring session to help with my digestion. Huh? You already ate it? Wait, when did you eat your food? She gobbled it down without even blinking while she was talking to us. CEO, it seems like you already know this person. May I ask who she is or what we should call her? I cannot tell you. A service-oriented company lives and dies on our customers' trust, and customer cannot trust us unless we zealously protect their personal information. Alright then, my name is CL, but feel free to call me CL. If that feels too forward, you can even call me CL Senpai if you like. I feel like it feels like I have been running into a lot of senpai figures lately. Nothing wrong with having multiple senpais, especially when they have got your back. Of course, if I tell you too much, that would make me more of a teacher than a senpai, but never mind that now. As they say, there is a value to be gained from every experience. No time like present to find out one of the ways people fight in the city. Sure. Okay, let's have some post-meal exercise.
特別授業行ってみましょう。いいですね。
Okay, it's an endurance battle, so probably after the break bar it should
行動のカナリアがかけて焚き火のウサギと解く。その心はただのネタブリットですよね。スムージーサクリファスに。もっと入りなさい。アクリが無知。すごい重い体罰を。
Okay, it's not doing as much damage, so probably 3 times. Okay.
こいつで決まりだ。
多少手荒くとも
さあ立ちふさがってみろ。我が戦車は星のよう容赦なくお前たちを引き継ぐ。トラゴンエリア。
甘いキリアマックスね懲罰もっとスペースに足元から脳天までセブン次の装備ベールス多少手荒くとも簡単な問題です。行動のカナリアがかける焚き火のウサギと解くその心はただのネトブリテです数字を確認しますね。どういう意味です？ブレイズブレイズ改めなさいゼロ
It's not for the free. You are just as good as rumors said. Thank you. That was a great post-meal workout. Not at all. If you anything, we should be thanking you. I can't remember where, but I think I have experienced combos like that before. Okay, Mildy Blood reference. Your style kind of reminds me of a couple of priests I know. Do you belong to a religious organization or something? So you've seen other executors fight before. That's a surprise. There aren't many Black Key users out there. It was a pleasure to watch you in action. I can see how you once managed to save the whole gap. Whoa, not so fast. I'm just an ordinary tourist like anyone else, remember? Oh right, of course, my apologies. Anyway, I heard about your problem during our day. So your employee have been getting attacked, huh? And apparently there is also a beast lurking around somewhere. Yes, that's right. I don't suppose you might know anything about that? No, I don't, but as a rule of thumb, the important thing with incidents like these is to investigate known facts. If you just follow your gut after going after people because they kind of look suspicious, you'll end up wasting your and your fellow investigators' time. So I suggest starting with what you know for sure, then build up new leads from there. You know, that's a good point. I don't think we have even done a cursory investigation yet. CEO should. CEO, could you give us any data you have on attacks, the employee names, their delivery area, what kind of food they were bringing, that kind of stuff? The more information we have to work with, the better. Certainly, I will put together a presentation at once. However, while I would like to cross-reference the attack locations with the orders, I'm afraid I'm not familiar enough with either to offer many details. I can help with that. I've been studying hard to be a guide here. So if you can just tell me the name of the food and place, I can tell you more about them. At least I hope I can. That would be great help. You are certainly very good at your job. I think I can chip in a little too. Okay, shall we get started? Alright, here is the list of every attacks. Hang on. So you noticed too, Master. Seeing them all laid out in the list does make it pretty obvious. Right, I would never have guessed they all had this in common. Sounds like you found a promising lead. That's great. So I'll be on my way. There are still other restaurants I'd like to try. Of course, thanks for all your help. She was odd. Yes, she was. She seems strangely confident, though whoever she is, she's certainly far from ordinary. So, what's our next move? Ah, yes, now that we know what attacks had in common, I should be able to lay an even more effective trap. In fact, I think we are practically guaranteed to catch our culprit now. Now we just need to execute on our crucial best-in-class high-impact solution. Okay. Yeah, CL instantly knew that Erish was the beast. A special tourism quest business district. Okay. Sure. DNA library for the future. Foreigner. The next step is to limit our delivery options to the type that's been targeted before. That is, we will allow only for orders of that type. I've already updated the system to do just that. There, we just received an order for something called Canfe. Canfe, that's a dessert made with noodle-like wheat flour dough that's often filled with cream or drizzled with syrup. Canfe. Next order. Lucum. I don't know that. Luca. Oh. Okay. Another sweet. Lucum. Those are deep fried dough balls soaked in sweet syrup. Oh, I just realized these are all sweets, aren't they? Correct. Upon reassessing the damage my employees suffered during their attack, we realized that every order stole from them consisted of something sweet. Unfortunately, because I'm unfamiliar with local cuisine, I failed to notice this commonality until now. That's why we are now limiting deliveries to sweets only. Just give me a sec. Okay. We have essentially made ourselves the only service in Dubai dedicated exclusively for delivering sweets. Of course, I can't speak to what other companies may be doing. We have and continue to maintain the top market share in this region, which means we have the highest chance of being attacked during the next sweets delivery. I just hope this works. Good, ha ha ha. Oh. That's why it was foreigner. What was her epitome? A mysterious heroine. Alter X or double X. Prime substance detected. Begin refueling. Oh, what the? An unidentified entity wearing mysterious black armor. Anyway, it's about to attack. There you are. I've been waiting for you. Beast or no, this is definitely a threat. I'll handle it. Have we met? Try to go easy on it for now. I feel like I've seen this thing before somewhere. Don't be too rough with it. Okay.
戦闘ね。私を見ていてマスター。魂まで。全力を出しましょう。さあ、いらっしゃい。改心するなら今のうちに。騙し討ちの予感。多少手荒くとも。信頼回帰臨界。行けるところまで行ってみる？宇宙の終わり、その先へ。女神でミスタとか最高でしょ。今こそ華麗に美しくやれいし言われなくとも人の心、人の心僕だね。辛口のようです。次の授業です。わかりやすくお優しく多少手荒くともしゃどういう意味です？簡単な問題です。行動のカナリアとかけて 焚き火のウサギと解く。その心はただのネコブルトですよ。スムージーサクリファイス。どういう意味です？祈りは胸にクレアティーラ・デルシエロ。これからの
Okay, semi-autonomous mode deactivated. 20,000 more. Is that? Okay. X, what are you doing here? Master, it was X underneath that mysterious black armor. I thought that might be her. You are the sweets thief we have been after. X. That name does sound vaguely familiar. Maybe that is how I was known many long seasons ago, before I denoted this quantum armor. She seems so dazzled. What do we do with her now? Let's give her a moment. I think we should hear her side first. I suppose that is fair. So, tell us then, why have you been attacking people with sweets? I can't remember when it all began, but I remember being sucked into a black hole somewhere deep in space. My quantum armor went into semi-autonomous mode so it could maintain its life support system, causing me to lose consciousness. From what I can tell, I somehow ended up here, but the armor didn't have enough energy left to reboot. So it must have begun automatically refueling itself with the compatible compounds matching the pre-configuration molecular formula of C12H22O11. Carbon 12, hydrogen 22 and oxygen 11. Huh? That's the chemical formula of sucrose, the primary compound of sugar. So you basically need those sweets to wake up, well, to survive, really. Be that as it may, I cannot condone stealing. Basic sensors coming online, assessing situation. It seems I forgot to account for ethical constraints, or rather, that I never included them on the list of forbidden behaviors. I did not know that the people of the galaxy had created a system capable of delivering sweets from all manner of vendors directly to you at a mere tap of a phone. Honestly, it still sounds too good to be true. So you're saying your armor was stealing sweets because it was not aware of the existence of the Universe Eater? Exactly. Furthermore, I think the fact that most of these sweets weren't included in my database led to errors in its decision-making subroutines. Comfy, lacrime, Lakiamet, Maul, Baklava. You could blame them for my armor being berserk. Such sinful streets. Now if that is all you have to say for yourself. In much the same way, villains grow stronger and cooler as the final season approaches. They also began showing more sincere, reliable sides of themselves you don't know were there. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry. Good grief. So you are not in control of your actions. I understand I have a tendency to lose control of myself whenever I see anything that looks like a carrot. Well, you could not seem to be connected to the beast, and since the damage caused was fairly limited, I suppose I can chalk this matter up to extenuating circumstances. Yay, I'd hug you right now. I'd hug you to show how grateful I am for your magnanimity, but I'm afraid I am so low in energy I can't even stand up. Down. Master, you just nodded as though you made up your mind about something. What are you thinking? CEO, is it possible to order from a newly made account? Of course. Thank you for using a Uber Eats. Well then, I'd like to order a bunch of local sweets. Does this mean you are part of it's for helping X? Sure, but I also want to try them myself. Good point. I have been smelling tasty sweets for a while now. We might not have made any progress on the beast problem, but we did solve the mystery of the attack. Wanting a little sweet party to celebrate capturing the perpetrator is understandable. It feels a little weird to invite said perpetrator to party, but if you're all okay with it, I guess I am too. Now that my Santa memories have resurfaced, my fits are itching for some action. I can handle the deliveries. Well, we won't be just taking orders from one place, right? I'd like some deliveries as well. I'll do some deliveries too. We can all take turns handling the deliveries. Trying foods you have never tasted before is one of the best part of vacation. And of course, they'll taste even better if you all try them together. Now that Uber Eats operation are back to normal, making the first delivery myself will be both symbolic and effectuous. Alright, what would you like to order? Whatever it is, Uber Eats will deliver it fast and fresh with a smile. Okay. Here, the mole. Merry Christmas. Okay. That's still a long ways off. Sorry, making a delivery must have brought me back to those Halcyon, Sion days I spent as Santa Claus. Maul. Is it a type of cookie frequently made with nuts and jam? What a nice, sweet, simple sweet. I love it. Fast charging energy reserves. Yes, these have a very subtle taste to them. I only wish there were a lot more onto the ground. Lot more to go around. May I have your order number, please? Got it. Here you go. Be careful with these. Thanks. Okay, pickup complete. Now I just have to take the canal boat back to the venue for the party. What are you doing here? You're a very hard worker, aren't you? Well, you used to be. I can see why you weren't just another outlaw. As a manager in the pirating industry, you clearly have some keen analytical powers. You act confident and self-assured, but deep down, you believe in rules and discipline. Efficiency might be a better word. Blackbeard is the epitome of a wild pirate. Francis Drake is full-heartedly merchant. And you, I'd say you're something of a disciplined soldier. Why, thank you. That's very kind. Though I'd rather you express your praise with actions as opposed to mere words. For example, if you were to start growing your hair out now, so you got used to hiding your eyes. Then when you are older, if you committed to considering no other hairstyle, so the whole world would fill up with women hiding their eyes everywhere. So creepy. Sorry, but I already have your reward right here. What is this? Your reward stamp. Word of advice: try keeping the creepy stuff to minimum of a chart. What? Stuff to a minimum for a change. I'm sure it isn't easy trying to keep up that cheerful facade all the time. Ouch! As if I wasn't already painfully aware of that. Anyway, I wonder what that stamp is about. At least it doesn't seem to be anything bad. And well, I know what she said, but it's possible she was just sad. Maybe this stamp even serves to admit one into a secret hidden eyes land. That would be something to look forward to. Okay, so who else got the stamp? She gave the stamp to someone else as well. I do not remember who that was. Phew, I'm stuffed. Right, sweets here are clearly nothing to scoff at. It's pretty easy to go overboard when you're trying sweets you never even heard of. Pardon the interruption. Oh, hi X, how are you feeling now? Much better, thank you. My energy has been completely replenished and I have resumed normal operations. I know you weren't responsible for my armor going berserk, but even so, you wouldn't have been in the wrong if you'd reported me to the Galactic Police. But instead, you were throwing me a sweets party. Talk about Batamochi from subspace. I suppose every antimatter million has its day. Okay, servant was idioms. Villains or not, I won't forget this sugary dip I owe you. And I know just apologizing isn't enough to clear my record. Is there anything I can do to repay you? That is commendable attitude. I could take you all as one of our carriers. But in this case, I think these first-class part-timer here take precedence since they contributed so much to solving this incident. I expect that they will continue to poke your nose into dangerous situations. So if you wish to repay me, I'd like to hire you as their security detail. How does that sound? I have no objections. Besides, I cannot guarantee I won't make the same mistake if I run out of energy while making deliveries. I don't really need any more bodyguards at this point, but Well, we could use all the help we can get. Okay, glad to have you on board. Contract sealed. I'm sure I don't have to tell you how reassuring it is to have a former final season villain join your side. Though, I will have to be careful not to foreshadow any deaths. I'm nothing if not grateful to you all. Thank you. Once again, excellent work both in solving this case and in helping with our deliveries. Remember, Univer Eats represents a new era of employment opportunities where anyone could come and work as they like. So they are welcome to return to us at any time. Whenever you wish to use your muscle to bring joy and food to others, we will be waiting for you. Okay. I'm glad we could get you a room on such short notice. Here's your key X. Thank you. Man, I'm beat. I can't wait to get back to my room. I'll go with Irish and X. Alright, this seems like a good opportunity to check something. You're looking for a beast, right? Yes, that's right. I'm assuming there even is one anyway. Gee, very well. By the way, this is my villain radar. It has a middling success rate at detecting villains once they reach a certain level of villainity. So, what does it mean when it's flashing red like that? Good question. It seems to indicate that right on top of us there is a massively... oh man. Oh, I know. It's probably going off because I'm a goddess of the underworld. I know everyone tends to forget a lot of the time. But I'm actually the personification of evil and chaos. Maybe I should work on my evil laugh to help people remember. Oh, ho, 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 ho. No wait, that makes me sound more like goddess of justice than the underworld, doesn't it? Duh. Now what am I supposed to do? Gee. Fine. As a favor from one villain to another, I'll keep quiet about what exactly this pinging means. However, I recommend you update your deception protocols. You clearly haven't done anything to counteract the unique elements you are excluding, and the radar can't help but pick up on those at this close range. Unique elements like what? She says she smells like the servant wars. Okay. There is a confirmation that she is from the servant verse, or she has something to do with servant verse. Okay. I'll do that after I've completed this. I really can't continue avoiding this. Oh, hello. Looks like we all had the same idea. I suspect so. Who? Me? I'm just curious, that's all. You could say the same to me. Same off to me. Alright, here goes. Yes, I'm sorry to disturb you. You know, it's ungentlemanly to visit a young lady's room so late at night, but there is something we need to discuss. Would you mind if we came in? It's fine. Everyone else is already here. I see. So you all noticed too. Well, yeah, it's hard not to. As much time as we have spent together, and I don't mean just today either. Hell, I bet Mash has spent more time with him than the rest of us combined. I suppose I have. In any case, it's clear Master hasn't been his usual self. Alright, let me share my observations so that we are all on the same page. I think Ereshkigal has become a beast. What's more, Master and I suspect Passion Lip are aware and has been trying to hide it from us. Does that about cover it all? Cover it for all of you too? Okay, that's everything we all know. Now I think we need to discuss our next move. Eagerly raising a hand. Go ahead. What what I'm about to say is choice I've made personally, not one I'm trying to impose on any of you. Having said that, I know what stance I'd like to take and I'd like to share it now if that's okay. I'm thinking of continuing to let sleeping dogs uh beasts lie. Oh, how come? If Master knows Ereshkigal is a beast now and he's chosen not to tell us, then I'm sure it's because he felt doing so wouldn't help anything. Actually, I believe he thinks telling us could do more harm than good. I'm sure if they thought telling us would improve things or give them a hint as to how it happened, then neither Master nor Ereshkigal would have hesitated to bring this to our attention. That's just the kind of naturally good-hearted people they are. Of that, I'm absolutely certain. Conversely, that they haven't told us probably means they are sure there is nothing to be done about it. So they don't know how this happened, and don't see a part to fixing it either. I suspect that's right. I too am certain Master wouldn't hesitate to come to us if he thought we could help. However, now that we have figured it out on our own, we need to consider what we are going to do about this. Yes, we at least need to make sure things don't get out of control or go anywhere truly dangerous. So I want to do whatever we can to prevent anything like that from happening. Of course, as Master's servant and servants of Caldia, that's exactly what we should be doing. But even so, I think we should continue to pretend not to know, so Master and Ishkigal don't think anything has changed. Why is that? It's what I said earlier about telling us potentially doing more harm than good. When I tried to see this from Master's perspective, I think I see the same pitfalls he does. Let's say we went to Master and Ishkigal and told them we know the truth. Considering how that would likely play out, Master would almost certainly start devoting all of his time and effort to resolving the situation, even if he still has no idea how or why this happened, and certainly can't see any possible solution. I also think there is a good chance of Ereshkigal beginning to act differently. She might even decide the best course of action is to leave us. So while it may be somewhat crass to put it this way, telling them would almost certainly bring our summer vacation to an abrupt end. Oh, yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? We have never explicitly talked about it, but I'm sure everyone here knows how much Maksui needs this break. Well, yeah, he's been through a hell of a lot lately. So of course I want him to relax and recoup as much as he possibly can. Master has always been particularly responsible, arguably too much so for his own good. If he has to choose between vacation and duty, he would never hesitate to choose the latter. Right, just look at what's happening right now. The only reason Master agreed to spend summer vacation here in the Y was out of consideration for us. I'm sure he's only thinking about making sure the rest of us rest of us enjoy ourselves. So if we want to reject that, it would efficiently mean the end of this summer vacation, and he would go right back to his duties as the master of Kalia, regardless of what he might want. So what you're saying is, if we want him to continue enjoying this vacation, we have to continue enjoying it as well, and that's why we shouldn't let him find out that we know about Ereshkigal, right? Right. I like to at least keep that pretense going as long as we can. Ideally, we enjoy our summer vacation to our fullest. Master gets so caught up in the fun and excitement that he forgets all about the situation, and we find a way to solve this ourselves without him ever finding out. I understand this could be seen as lying to him, or even outright betraying his trust, but don't worry about it. A relationship is actually kind of unhealthy if you can never lie to each other for any reason. It's actually kinda unhealthy, okay? Sure. Take me and Lady Q. I totally lied to her before. Like whenever she asks me if she's shrunk after she's blown herself up, I always tell her she's as tall as ever. Because the important thing is that she's just as beautiful even if she's tiny. Alright, I'm willing to play along. Though of course, should something happen, my duty as a servant of Cardia compels me to do everything in my power to resolve at my master's side. Thank you, Percival. If the situation takes a turn for worse and things really do become dangerous, I'm certain Master will do his best to fix it. And so until and unless that happens, we should be fine continuing as we have been. Understood. In that case, what exactly should we do from tomorrow onwards? I'm imagining we'll just keep sightseeing while gathering information, so I don't think much is actually gonna change. I agree. We probably don't need to worry too much about it. It's still not clear why and how Ereshkigal became a beast, but we do know someone who should know something about it. As the de facto ruler of this city, there is no way she wouldn't be aware of the beast alert currently in effect. You mean BBS? That's a good point. Regardless of her current position, we should still find a way to talk to her about that. About this, okay? Unfortunately, there is no way to guarantee that we can meet with her just by visiting the Fountain Plaza. There is only one surefire way we can get in touch with her. Her joy mission, huh? Right, I'm sure Master is aware of that as well, which is another reason he's continuing as though nothing happened. Gotcha. Then it looks like that's our best option too. Alright, I think that covers everything for now. If possible, I'd like for all of us to meet up like this again tomorrow. That way we can share what we learned and keep each other abreast on any new development. Okay. Alright everyone, to sum up, we now have 3 primary objectives. Find out why Ereshkigal turned into a beast, continue prying in ignorance around her and Master, and successfully complete a Dubai sightseeing joy mission. I believe the second one is in particular will require the ability to improvise and think on your foot, and I will do everything I can to support all of you. Have a good night everyone, and good luck tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, there was no way to hide about Beast with them, since I think Marcia's too perspective, Marsh definitely would have picked up sooner rather than later. So yeah, because Passion was acting weird, and as soon as we mentioned Beast, Ereshkigal started acting weird, and we were trying to cover for her. So all the things lined up perfectly. So Marsh would instantly know about what was going on. So okay, pursue Luquimat. Let's see what this is all about. Got all that? Oh yeah, totally. I can tell you are lying, my steed. It's plain on your face. Alright, I'll start over again. First, I'm spending this summer with Master in this singularity. You do get that, right? Well, sure. Good. Next, you know how there are no horses or dragons in this modern city? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you. Yes, boss. Now listen closely. The people of the modern civilization have learned to build incredible cities. Unfortunately, those cities are not well suited for horses though. They are also a poor fit for dragons since you can't walk without flapping your wings. Well, yeah, sure. Horses aren't as important as they used to be, and there is basically no dragonkins around anymore. Right, so there you go. The singularity is situated in the modern city, so you stand out too much for me to keep you with me at all times. Can't I just use my spirit form? You could. But can you swear to me you will not come out of it if you say, see a pretty lady? Yep. Which was that? Nope or yep? I swear. Okay, listen, I'll call you if we need to fly. If we what? If we need to flight. I'll call on you if we need to flight. If we need to fly, I think that's what it should be. So, no going off on your own. What? I mean, look, I don't think anyone will care if you show up in a battle. Servant battles are already slow, flashy. A dragon or two hardly gets noticed. If someone asks, we can just say we were filming a movie or something. But I still want to avoid drawing unnecessary attention when we are just out and about. Got it? Got it? Got it? Got it. How sure are you? Come on, I got it, boss. Haha. You just want me to stay put and keep out of trouble, right? Then maybe I'll just lie around and be lazy for a chance. This is a pretty big suit. Good. What to do? Or maybe I'll spend this summer reading. That could be fun. Well, of course I'm going to head out. It's not like the boss is here to stop me and sitting around the hotel all day is boring. And look, no crying, no shouting, no panicking in the streets. This modern world is more accepting than you think, boss. Than boss thinks. Even if people see an animal bigger than a cow or a horse walking around, and it turns out to be not a bear, but an unfamiliar dragon, they just write it off as a movie prop or a VTuber overlay or something, and not give it a second thought. You seem very knowledgeable about the modern world. Yeah, I guess the boss doesn't look at them much, but I go through Kalia's archive pretty often. They're pretty sweet, not as much freaky stuff as the real internet. But in some singularities, you can even get a high speed connection going. This place is one of them. He's just weird. A dragonkin variant adapting to a modern age. Very interesting. Oh, you're right. You're actually a horse, aren't you? Sure am. I'm always been able to walk though. Wait, who am I talking to anyway? Me? Why? I'm everyone's favorite little sister. I just happened by. Thank you for sharing that fascinating pet theory. But I do think walking around like that may be more dangerous than you think. Which is why I'm going to help you out with a little disguise. Yay! Ah. Oh, what is this? This black bikini, the banging board. No way, it can't be. I'm in boss now. Oh, what's going on? Ah, you're twice as cute when you're flustered. It's nothing too complicated. You originally became a dragon thanks to a curse, right? Now that Nikichich has changed into a spirit origin, it's made your spirit origin unstable. So it just looks a little nudge. So it just took a little nudge to change you into this. Huh? So that's how it works. Anyway, thanks. Now I can really enjoy everything Dubai has to offer. This is going to be great. What to do first? Who am I kidding? I'm going to have to go somewhere with lots of ladies and lucky men. Huh? Lucky men. They're pretty famous around here. And I'm rather fond of them myself. They're great. If you have time, I suggest trying some for yourself. I don't think you'll regret it. Huh? Looking for something I've never heard of while on a trip, huh? Yeah, that sounds like a nice goal to have for the trip. Besides, this one sounds surprisingly, especially good. Thanks, little sister. I'm going to go try looking for this luck equipment. Aha, try not to stumble. You know it. Okay. Luckiment. Where could it be? Is it food? I hope it's food. Damn, I just realized I can't read any of this writing. I know a little Cyrillic, but Arabic is a whole other ball game. Guess I'd be wrong to look in a mirror, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't. But then again, what's the harm? There is nothing wrong with checking myself out in the mirror, right? It's not like I'm, gonna take this swimsuit off or anything. And it's not like anyone tried to stop me either. I mean, who are these excuses I'm making even for? Should I do it? Should I really look in a mirror? Man, I think my heart is pounding. Wait, does this mean what you're doing? You surprised me. I'm the one who's surprised. I thought you were supposed to be guarding master with other Nikki. Listen, you're not Nikki, are you? You are her dragon pal, am I wrong? So the jig's up, huh? Look, I can explain, okay? Blah 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 blah. You're looking for a equipment. Yeah, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less, I swear. I'm not lying. I just don't need to tell him I was planning on looking at myself in a mirror. A equipment. Little sister lady said it was famous around here, so I'm thinking it must be food. And I'd bet it's real tasty too. Oh hey, that sounds golden. The way is obviously a wealthy city. It just stands to no re- it just stands to reason that any famous dishes here have got to be good. Still, it's okay if it's not food. The important thing is it should like it sounds like it's got to be good. So if you can buy it, I'd like to get one. What's up? Now I see. Okay, see what? Alright, got it. You scared me again. Don't just shout like that. Something about your voice really hits me hard. Jeez, that was scary. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. I forgot you were originally a horse. Okay, as my way of saying sorry, I'll help you look for this equipment stuff. Oh, really? Sure, I'm not working my part-time job today anyway. Okay. Lacriment. Never heard of it. Perhaps it is some kind of sea monster? Don't just make stuff up, Saber. Oh, no. I could see it. A god killer's sword carry a lot of weight. They are extra golden. Huh? Really? I don't know, this Lacriment stuff doesn't sound like a monster to me. I think it's probably food. Plus they say it's a good thing. I see. Perhaps it was a good once. But maybe it's fallen to the dark side or something. Wait, why are you going along with this now? Did I say something? If it is a fallen god, it would be very dangerous. Don't let its curse swallow you. Good advice, thanks. None of you are even listening to me, are you? Lacriment, huh? I can't say I have ever heard of such a thing before. How about you, Lord Tajima? How intriguing that I should learn yet another unfamiliar word. Perhaps fate has led us to this encounter. Lord Tajima no Kami, Lady Tomoe, what are you talking about? I'm afraid I may be a touch lost. Forgive us. This merely reminds us of another similar occasion. At any rate, Lacriment, huh? What could it be? Your thoughts, Lady Shositsu? Unfortunately, I have never heard of such a thing, so I can only hazard a guess. It does have a fun ring to it, so perhaps it is some kind of foreign creature. I'm sorry, please forget I said anything. Just a bit of ideal speculation. Perhaps it is nothing of the sort. There could well be creatures by that very name. It may also be cute cuddly creature with which we are unfamiliar. Perhaps a phantasm? You think so? I suppose its name bears one connotation possibly. What? What the hell? Why does everyone we talk to decide it must be some kind of monster? If it is a creature, then like that, it's gotta be lurking somewhere. People aren't going to spot it easily. Ah yes, I recall how in Edo, ghost and monster refused to reveal themselves until after the sun had set. It would only make sense for such a mythical beast to dwell in darkness, far away from the light of the sun. Yeah, that tracks. Alright, partner, let's go track down this Lacriment nest. So now we are just gonna treat this creature as real. I'm telling you, I really don't get the sense this thing's a monster. I think it's food. Come on, man. Don't you think we should take a pause on this hunting thing and just check out the sook first? Come on, what do you say? Okay. Now we are looking for equipment in an underground cave, and we didn't even bother to talk to a local elder or something before we came here. Don't you think any approach here is a random, Kintoki? Let's at least check out the souk before. Shh, quiet. Okay. Wait, hang on. Are you trying to make me fall for you by acting all cool and stuff? Cause I look like a hot chick right now? Really? Seriously? Dude, you can't do that. I know I look exactly like Boss Nikic, but now. But this is taking things way too far. Huh? Did you just hear that growl too? There it is. Now that's one hell of a golden mythical energy signal. Magical energy signal. This thing's not messing around. Egg. Egg. Okay. A recruitment, and it's just a big and nasty looking as I thought. No way. Uh-huh. This can't be right. This isn't a local monster or anything. It's totally a giant, you know what? Let's go. Oh well, it does look like the kind of thing we should probably take care of. Oh damn it, I can't fight in this form. Phew. Alright, this thing might not be lucky mint, but whatever it is, I'm sure it's tasty. Let's do this thing. Okay. Yep.
立ちはだかる押し通るさてとそうかよ承知へへてりゃおおこいつお月さんさてと
Okay, Kentucky, I'll back you up. Increase attack, 1 turn, increase NP gauge for a single ally. Increase incoming apply damage cut. Restore HP. Okay. Attack and inflict stun to a single enemy for 1 turn. Try this on for your size.
承知
Okay.
吹き飛べ必殺ゴールデンスターおお足柄テクそうかよおお足柄テクこらららこいつ悪くなかったぜあんた
Okay. Ah. Eesh. Man, I'm exhausted. I had no idea backing up berserkers could be so tiring. Definitely never doing that again. Well done. As a reward for defeating me, I will grant you one wish. You hear that? What do you want to wish for? Okay. Let's clear this up once and for all. So, like, what's is Luckwick? It's not you, right? No, I'm not Luckwimate. Oh, really? Whoops. Nor am I indigenous to this region. No, I am an artificial spirit, a certain servant cultivated in secret. Gotcha. Hang on. Can you tell us who this certain servant is? I don't know. It seems I was grown without any particular purpose, then quickly released and told to go back to nature. Okay, so it's not like whoever made you was plotting anything evil then. Indeed. Huh? I wonder who could it be? Paracelsus, maybe? So what about the lucky mint? Will you tell us what it is already? Lucky mint is a Middle Eastern sweet made from deep fried dough and eaten with syrup. It also smells like cardamom and saffron. Try it with molasses. It is delicious. So it was food after all, and it sounds really yummy. Pretty sure I've been saying that the whole time. Oh well, at least now we know. Come on then, let's go to Souk and get some. Here you go, got some lucky mint. Thanks, Kentucky. I couldn't go in bakery myself. I don't want to freak the employees out. No problem, dude. You do the same for me, though. Although, why couldn't you just cast that spell on yourself again? Alright, that wasn't mine. Some nice passing little sister transformed me. I owe my time just roaming the city to her anyway. Anyway, let's try this lucky mint stuff. Oh, it's crunchy, spongy, and rich. It's nice and sweet. These spices are a nice accent to the flavor. Yum. Okay, that was definitely worth it. Yeah, don't say. What's with the knowing look? Oh, I was just thinking about how you must really like naked. That's all. Huh? Those lucky mint are a gift for her, right? No, you're not wrong, but I mean, no need to be embarrassed. You ought to be proud of that side of yourself. Anyway, the sun's getting pretty low, so why don't you go back and give. Give those to her. There you are. Where have you been? You disobedient steed. I told you again and again not to go out, but there you went breaking your word like it was nothing. You don't know what this means. Right? It means you get this chopping motion. Hey, spare me. Wait, boss, please, let me explain. You see, blah 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 blah. What? Lucky mint. So you were searching for this well-known Middle Eastern sweet. For me? Man, I was so glad it really was food. I didn't know what I was going to do if it turned out to be a vase or something, since you don't have your own room at Kalia. I mean, you could just take one by force, but that's not really your style, is it, boss? So that means food was the best thing I could give you. I heard it was good, and it really was. Hey, you could even take this opportunity to share it with Master, no? Yeah. And that's not all. There is a chance you might run into the Yaskayas somewhere too, right, boss? Then you can even share these with them, right? Yeah, good point. It's too bad you broke your promise. I'll still have to punish you for that. But more importantly, I'm so happy and proud of you. You are my loyal steed. We spent years together, died together. Even if we are now just shadows inscribed into the throne, your devotion and thoughtfulness are undiminished even by death. Yeah, so that means